Millions of years ago, across the plains of southwestern North America, a behemoth of a dinosaur roamed its territory. This titanic animal was significant not only for its size, but also because it represented the last of its kind to ever inhabit North America. It was the Alamosaurus. Despite its impressive size and historical significance, the Alamosaurus has remained somewhat under the radar compared to other North American dinosaurs of the Late Cretaceous period. It's also less famous than other giant sauropods like the Brachiosaurus or Argentinosaur. This lack of recognition is surprising considering that paleontologists have known about the Alamosaurus for a long time. Its existence was first recognized in 1921 when a shoulder and pelvic bone were found in the deserts of New Mexico. Charles Gilmore, the founder of these bones, identified this newly discovered dinosaur as a new kind of sauropod. However, due to the limited number of bones discovered, not much detail could be determined about this dinosaur. Regardless, Gilmore named the sauropod Alamosaurus sanjuanensis in 1922, after the Ojo Alamo Formation where it was discovered. Ironically, its naming would be the only initial source of fame, but for the wrong reasons. People mistakenly believed the Ojo Alamo referred to the Alamo in Texas. Due to the limited fossil evidence, the Alamosaurus remained a mid-sized sauropod in the scientific community throughout the early and mid-1900s. However, during the 2000s, several discoveries revealed that the Alamosaurus had been a giant all along. These discoveries included a giant fragmented leg bone, a separate yet equally large cervical vertebra, and a juvenile specimen, which was the most complete Alamosaurus fossil discovered to date. The completeness of the young Alamosaurus allowed paleontologists to determine that the giant isolated fossils did indeed belong to an Alamosaurus, and showed that this creature grew much bigger than originally thought. These new finds placed the Alamosaurus at the top of the list of North America's largest dinosaurs. Estimates suggest that these titans could reach about 26 meters or 85 feet long from head to tail, stand 5 meters or 16 feet tall at the shoulders, and weigh about 39 tons. Even at this size, the Alamosaurus is one of Earth's largest sauropods, but like many other long-necked giants, certain individuals could grow much bigger than the rest. The largest Alamosaurus is estimated to have been around 30 meters or 98 feet long and weigh 88 tons, making it more than 8 times the weight of a fully grown T-Rex, the largest North American terrestrial predator of all time. The Alamosaurus belonged to the Titanosaur clade, which dominated the entire Cretaceous period. These were the most widespread and largest sauropods, existing on all 7 continents. Within this group, the Alamosaurus is generally placed within the Saltasauridae family, whose members are defined by having 35 or fewer caudal vertebrae. One thing that made Saltasaurids stand out was not only their massive bodies, but also their armor. This might come as a surprise since most people don't think of sauropods as armored, but the Alamosaurus and the rest of its family did possess bony scutes. It is not well known how much of its body was covered by this armor, but recent finds suggest that at least part of its back was covered by these bony plates. These scutes may have even been pointed, with some paleontologists finding remains that appear more spiky than round. This suggests the Alamosaurus could have walked around with giant spikes along its back and possibly other parts of its body too. The purpose of these scutes is thought to have been for protection against attacks from predatory theropods or for social identification and display. The Alamosaurus's skeletal structure was another key defense mechanism. Compared to most sauropods, the Alamosaurus had an extremely robust body, with both its neck and chest being especially sturdy. This gave the Alamosaurus a significant boost in durability and kept its most vulnerable organs well out of harm's way. This robustness, coupled with its giant size, made fully matured large adults practically untouchable to any carnivorous dinosaurs. However, juveniles and smaller adults were not entirely safe. They coexisted with the Tyrannosaurus rex, and the Alamosaurus actually shared its territory with both species of Tyrannosaurs, the T-Rex and the older Nanuqsaurus. Both of these species were giant and known to have attacked and scavenged Alamosaurus carcasses. Bite marks on certain specimens show evidence of healed predation, while others have unhealed bites, indicating the individual was already dead or died in the attack. However, Predation of Alamosaurus was uncommon. The vast majority of specimens bear no bite marks. If you found this fascinating, there's more to discover about another dinosaur that lived to the very end of the Cretaceous and even had encounters with the T-Rex. Stay tuned.